advocate the use of taking Audiaries as an entry point to vlogging as a full-time content creator in order to make a living and document their lives and connect with an audience and engage in empathetic storytelling on a very baseline level where anyone can do this and connect to each other. Now, let me break down a few things. A diary, I said before, is relating to an audio diary. So an audio diary, audiary, or audio diary, audiary. So I have just made a new word called audiary, and it means an audio diary. And I could coin this term like I've just done, unless it exists already. I don't know if it does. But in case it hasn't existed already, I've just invented a new word. And this concept is going to be at the forefront, I think, of a lot of new revelations across society. I think we're on the precipice, especially when it comes to video content production. And I'll tell you why. The reason why taking an audio diary might be very, very effective in new content production, video content production, is because we've already got text to image, AI image generation. And we've got transcription from audio into text, right? And we can go from text to audio. So we can create one the same. And we can link that into creating images from either audio or text. And all videos are a collection of images. So if you were to ask AI to generate an image out of text and have it played out in real time for it to progressively make images out of this text, and say out of a paragraph that lasts, a set number of seconds, then you ask the AI to read that text and generate X amount of frames, essentially, out of that story. And you could have it so that it's an easy way to watch a video of just slideshow images. You could say that pausing on any particular frame is just looking at a picture and you're trying to see what's going on. So you want to focus on that for, say, like 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds is a perfect kind of short attention span amount of time to see any still image. But if you were to morph one image into the next frame, into the next frame, into the next frame, you are just morphing this story together. And the way that they morph and transition can be ever more creatively inspired with prompts using AI to use different stylized ways of transitioning from one different image to another different image in order to tell a story. And so then you just like, frames per second on video, it's literally frames per second. So you can ask AI to then, I think you'd have to use specific prompts and not allow it time for space for creativity or application of a variety of different styles. You nail it down. So you go, just stylize it in exactly this way, but give me the next few frames between this image and this image, and you make the prompts very specific. And so then you've got moving image, right? You put loads of them, 30 frames per image together, and you put that out as a video. So you've got AI generating a video from either text or audio. And so I've got to try this out for myself, because if I'm able to just do that with prompts and not have to have a specialized app or a specialized whole server full of, different AI components to try and like create a user-friendly experience to do that. If I could just do that with some prompts and have that as a template and give that out for all video makers who want to use AI in order to auto-generate videos to tell a story. So that's what it all comes down to, really, is if you have that tech, AI-generated videos, and anyone can do that with just a standard template prompt. With the current technology that we have, which is completely open source and accessible, then you beat the companies who are going to try and throttle you with forcing you to get their software, because they've specialized a software that uses AI in order to create videos. But what if that was possible without the technical wizardry, with just simple prompts now? So that could be creating a whole new movement of self-expression, because you make it accessible to absolutely anyone. You don't throttle anything, and you don't monetize this. This needs to be completely free and open source. AI video creation should not be privatized. It's too important. I mean, it's a freaking goldmine, but it's too important for creative expression. So everyone should be able to do this. And so the first ones to do this are just going to leverage the tsunami of response, of positive response and engagement. Because one, you'll be showing the world how to do them themselves. You'll be one of the like first prophets, if you will. The enlightened ones. And then oh God, that was some ugly arrogance. Right, calm down, ego. What was I talking about? The importance of taking voice notes, and then not only being able to translate an audio medium into a dynamically and creative style, bespokely automated video creation for content. So you can ask AI to visualize your story as you tell it. And the best and easiest way we can tell it right now is with recording a stream of consciousness from our voice notes, right? Straight from our mind, straight from our source of inspiration to a documented form where we can feed that information to you. We can feed that story to AI, and AI can help us visualize it and share that story on a visual format, because that's the primary form of communication we have. And storytelling is the epitome of how we communicate as a species. So if we put that power of engagement into every living soul on this planet who has a smartphone and free access to a YouTube account. That could be absolutely transformative.